In my course, I will use OpenAI models to show you the practical demonstrations. But there are many open source LLM models available. The models which OpenAI provides, these are closed source models, or you can say they are proprietary models, but there are many open source LLM models available, and those open source models you can get from a website which is known as Hugging Face website. Now what you can do with these open source model, you can download those models into your own laptop, into your own premises. You can download it and also fine tune it. What do you mean by fine tuning? Fine tuning means you are training an existing LLM on your own data. Like you have some private data or highly secure data which you do not want to share to the outside world. So in those cases, what you can do, you can download that model and fine tune the model based on your needs. Fine tuning means training an existing LLM model, the model which you have already downloaded on your own data. So on your private data, you train the LLM model to adapt specific requirements. So this is useful for those who do not want to expose their private data to external services. But if you download it and you want to use that downloaded model into your own machine, for this you need a very powerful hardware. It is not like normal laptop can handle. Like if you download it and suppose you ask a simple question, what is the capital of United States of America? It may take you 20 minutes, 30 minutes to answer, or even it can be possible it may not be able to answer because it requires a very powerful processors. Because LLM model is very big, I will not show you that demonstration how to download and use it because it will be very slow. But there is also another option through which you can use the models of Hugging Face using the API calls. Like the way I did using OpenAI, in the same way you can access the models without downloading them and you can do the API calls. The good thing about it is that for testing purpose, you can use it for free with some limitations. Means you can generate one API key and using that API key you can call those free models, but they are not reliable. Some model may work, some model may not work, and some model may require paid API plan also. So it may be possible like for few days it may work and the same code may not work after some time. So that is why I use the paid plan of OpenAI so that our all the codes run smoothly. So I will tell you how to use it. Now I will go to a website which is huggingface.co, and I have already created account into it. So if you go to the models here, so you will find that there are so many models which are available here. There are text generation model, image text to text, image to text, image to image, text to image, text to video, text to speech. So many different kind of models are present. I am interested in text generation. So for the text generation also there are so many models available like DeepSeek you might have heard, Quen you have heard, they are Chinese models, then Google Llama is from the Google, Llama model is from the Facebook. There are so many models which are available here. Now if you want to use them, what you have to do, you have to first create the API key. For the API key you have to go here on the top right hand side and you have to go to access token. You click on the access token. So you see I already have created some access tokens here. Then what you have to do, you have to create a new access token Here you can give any name for your access token, let's say test1, and you give read access right now and just create the token. So a key will be generated. You just copy this key and hit done. So you see this test token is created. Now what you have to do, you have to go to .env file and under .env file you have to write Hugging Face Hub underscore API underscore token, and within double quotes you have to paste your key which you have copied, like the way you did in case of OpenAI API key. Once this is done, now you can start writing your code. So what you have to write, you have to write from LangChain underscore Hugging Face this time. This time I'm not using OpenAI, I'm using Hugging Face import chat Hugging Face. You remember we used to import chat OpenAI, but this time you have to import chat Hugging Face, and also one more class you have to import, which is HuggingFace Endpoint. Also you have to import load.env. So I am writing from .env import load.env, and I need to call this load.env so that the Hugging Face key will be loaded here. I am creating an LLM object which will be created by calling Hugging Face Endpoint, and in this endpoint you have to pass the repo ID first. So for the repo ID, what you have to do, go to the home, go to models. I am interested in text generation because I am generating the text. I am taking this first model, click on this model, and I copy this name. So this will be my repo ID, this complete name, and I will be going to paste this, and after this I have to mention the task, which is text generation. Also I have to call this chat HuggingFace class, and in this I will be going to pass this LLM object. So what I will write, LLM equal to LLM underscore object, and I will equate it with the model. After that I have to just say model.invoke, and I can ask my question here, and that will be going to return me the result, and after that I can print the content of the result. Here I am asking a question, name the currency used in the UK, and I execute it. So you see I got the answer. The currency used in the UK is the pound sterling, GBP, commonly known as the British pound, with the symbol. So you see it works accurately because I am using this free API, so they may not be reliable. So right now this repo ID is working for me, but it is not always possible that it will work. So maybe when you try at your place, it may not work. So you may try different models like Google Gamma, Llama. Just the reason is that because I'm not paying anything to them, so that is why it will not always work. So that is why I am using the models of Chat OpenAI throughout my course, because they are very reliable. You just need to pay $5 and you can perform all the practicals of this course easily. That is more than enough. And another thing which I want to tell you is that just I have done the changes in this code and this code. if you notice, rest of the code is same, like model.invoke, result.content, load.env. And when I will be going to show you the advanced stuff also, that will also be going to remain the same. So if your company say, okay, I'm not using this model, I want different model, so just what you have to do, you have to just make some changes here and there. Rest of the code will remain the same, so you don't need to change the logic of your code. So this is the good thing about it. So this is the example of how to use the models of Hugging Face. But in this course, I will be going to use the models of OpenAI.